How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys having a great and exceptional day. All right, so I'm doing a little different. Usually I talk about black-owned businesses, but sometimes you just got to think outside of the box and go outside of the box. So in the world of 2025, meaning jobs are constantly being cut, high cost of living egregious, from rent to housing to food. God bless people who have families nowadays, because I'm just like, wow. Looking at different investment vehicles that can help take one's life to the next level and ensuring the financial retirement security has always been heavily on my mind, and it should always be heavily on everybody else's mind. Now, remember, I'm not giving out any financial advice. Do your own homework. I'm just looking on YouTube, giving his perspective on the rules of engagement when it comes to having specific retirement vehicles for regular, everyday working people. Because basically every regular, everyday working people are getting financially screwed in a big way from last year to this year. And it seems like this year it's just intensifying. And to try to counter these actions, it's all about one thing: how much money does one save, invest it. Now, according to the article that I read the other day, family, there are 3 retirement accounts that one should look into when it comes to having other financial options when one decides to finally retire from the workforce. Remember, retirement has nothing to do with age. It's everything to do with income. Because if everybody was able to have $10 million to $20 million deposited in their bank account, most people could have retired today at 25. So just think about it like that. Because solely depending on a 401k pension plans and Social Security at this point is a financial suicide. But I thought it was financial suicide doing that back in 2005. That's when I first opened up my individual retirement account with my bank. Remember, family, at the end of the day, 401k pension plans wasn't really meant to be sustainable for regular, everyday working people. It was just really a way to feed the stock market, since most regular working people didn't invest in the stock market, because most regular working people can't afford to invest in the stock market like that, number one, unless the money's just taken out of the paycheck. And number two, it was a beautiful way for corporations to say, you know what, no more pension plans, because there was a time in the United States of America where a pension plan meant the actual income that somebody could afford when they actually did their 20 or 30 years working for a corporation. That's been dead since the 1980s and 90s. So I think that the 80s and the early 90s was like the last of the dying breed when it came to corporations actually supporting real pension plans and not a 401k pension plan. I digress. So option number 1, traditional IRAs, known as individual retirement account. You get a tax break on your contributions from a monthly basis or daily basis, whatever the case may be. There's only usually a certain amount that you can contribute to an individual retirement account every year, just as you would with a traditional 401k. But one big difference is that IRAs offer far more investment choices. With IRAs, known as individual retirement accounts, one can invest in whatever companies they like. And if you are a knowledgeable investor whose goal is to outperform the broad stock market, then that alone is reason enough to buy some of your retirement dollars, put some of your retirement dollars into a traditional traditional IRA. But remember, do your homework, talk to a financial professional, specifically at your bank, because utilizing all these avenues of investing is always the best way to go. Number 2, a Roth IRA. I have a traditional IRA and 2 Roth IRAs. Roth IRAs, like traditional ones, allow you to choose individual stocks to invest in, and they often allow you to avoid expensive fees that 401ks tend to charge. Because that is one thing that isn't really talked about enough, in my personal opinion, when it comes to a 401k retirement plan. Fees usually range from 0.49% to 1.09% of plan assets, with smaller plans typically incurring higher fee costs. With the Roth IRA, you won't get an immediate tax break from your contributions. You will get, however, is a tax-free growth in your retirement plan and tax-free withdrawals during your senior years. And when one hits their senior years, every cent and dollar truly counts. Every dollar truly counts. Last but definitely not least, family, number 3, health and savings account, known as HSA. Technically, a health savings account is not a retirement plan, but it can function as one. Most people utilize it for, their hospital visits, co-pays and all that good stuff. Medication, when they have to go to the pharmacy, things of that nature. That's when usually, and there's a contribution that go to the health savings plans, HSAs, that get deducted from one's paycheck, or they make a significant contribution towards it if you're an entrepreneur. Just depends on the situation. And if you go to the doctor a lot, it's very helpful to have a health savings plan, but something you got to look into for yourself. An HSA lets you set aside money for healthcare expenses, like I just stated earlier. You can use those funds immediately or invest the money you are not using so it grows into a larger sum and carry it into retirement. So money that's not used during the year can be transferred to a retirement account, basically. So you could basically roll over money into a 401k plan if it's the extra money in your health savings account, or a traditional IRA, things of that nature, as long as it's a retirement account. All I can say is that translates into a win-win situation, family. I'm not giving out investment advice. I'm just putting out different options that one can utilize for one's elder years. Obviously, the choice is yours. In closing, if one like myself has invested a significant amount of money into a 401k, traditional IRA, and Roth IRA, and brokerage, stock markets, investments, accounts, bonds, cryptocurrency, HSAs, and etc., and drawing from a Social Security, then I should, hence the word, should be okay to enjoy my elder years. But you just never know, especially given the fact the state of the economy. I think more and more people are going to be able to enjoy their elder years. It's looking like in other countries, because the dollar will go much further in other third world countries. But it should be interesting to say the least. Don't forget to check out Larry's Anything Goes online store. So a variety of products, but always get those Larry's Anything Goes Make Money Move products. Links are in the description. Remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2025. It's time for you to own something. And if you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, known as IRA, don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, Acorns, Crypto.com, Coinbase. All those platforms, those links will be put in the description. And of course, I'll get a fee if you sign up for them. And I'll leave it at that. So do great things, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves so you can live broad like a fool, as they say in Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.